live. Good morning, everyone.
We're live.
We're live.
Hey. Big Nick's toasting his bagel upstairs.
Yeah,
so.
he'll be here in a few.
He'll be down in
all
like 10
bagels
minutes,
today.
probably. For Nuts
Thanks,
last
Nut.
game. He has
All
2
right.
minutes left, so we'll
2
stall for 2 minutes.
Posted from 1943?
It's not my fault. Hey, fellas, make sure you like and subscribe.
All right.
Mike, you take it.
Yeah, I can hit. Yeah, hit.
I'll do the clapper. Mike's got to do the like, subscribe.
You can
thing.
clap. You get the clap.
We got episode 358. It's Friday. We got bagels.
It's your
Bagel
last
Friday.
game.
Plus.
As always, make sure you go like and subscribe. Turn those notifications on. Check out all the videos: YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Patreon,
Yep,
all
yep.
the podcast platforms, everything. Spotify. Go listen to our tunes. Why not? So today we got In the Pit, obviously. Oh, are we live today on the pit?
Yeah, we're on
Right
YouTube.
now.
This always confuses me. And we also have a snack time coming out. We eat crickets.
That's actually not coming out today.
Spoiler alert.
Change
Now I
of
know,
plans.
now I know how
Spoiler
Nick
alert.
feels. Yeah, thanks,
Change
guys.
of plans. So this was a last minute change of plans.
Thanks,
We are
guys.
doing a season finale of mugshots.
Season finale.
Season finale of mugshots.
Okay, I'll go sit on my thumb and spin. There's no snack time.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I meant to change it this morning.
Spoiler
But
Fucked
yeah,
up.
We,
Fucked up.
we had an episode of us.
Do we have Jeopardy coming out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Jeopardy is coming out tomorrow.
Jeopardy's coming out tomorrow. There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
Cool. That's
That
all
is
we got.
happening. So we
But
already
I'm
got
finish
a. So I
hockey
put
today.
in. I put
What
in the
happened?
comments
Finish hockey.
that Nut is leaving. Nick's not leaving. Nut is leaving, and so I had people asking questions for Nut.
Sorry.
You're talking.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
hard
What
to-
are you talking about?
I can hear you. I had people ask questions for Nut, so we're gonna have some questions for Nut throughout the show from our fans. People are very sad to be you're leaving us, Nut.
I had some people reach out through, what do you call it, direct messenger through Instagram?
Jesus Christ. It's still crazy that people in the comments are like, why do you call him Nut?
Yeah.
Fucking get with it, people. Jesus Christ. Get with the times.
Do I need to explain this?
No.
All right.
Don't give him the
Sounds
satisfaction.
All right, we are going to start off with a great topic, the NBA.
Yep.
We're going to talk about NBA All-Stars.
All-Stars yesterday.
The starters were announced. Andrew
Mike.
Wiggins named starter for the West.
Mike, we have not talked NBA at
We
all
haven't
this
talked
You
season.
realize,
in a
okay,
while.
okay. That's fine. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
NFL playoffs are going on with coaching
Yeah.
changes
Guess
and
what
playoffs.
guess
What-
what the
we're
next
second.
topic is?
And
Guess
we're
what the
second.
next topic
We're starting
is?
with the NBA.
Yes.
What's wrong with you people?
Yes. So Andrew
I'm gonna
Wiggins.
start writing these fucking topics for Christ's sake.
So Andrew Wiggins.
Good lord.
Andrew Wiggins on the Golden State Warriors has never been named an All-Star before in his career, but was named a starter last night for the Western Conference. In my opinion, kind of weird. I don't really. He got the reason why he got voted in. So it goes based off of fan votes, media votes, and player votes, and it's like 33% each. He was high up on the fan votes, and that's kind of what gave him the edge there.
He was third.
He was third in fan votes out of the three forwards. So that's the reason why. You could make an argument a few other guys could have got put in over him, like Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert. I know it's position, it goes by position, but someone like Devin Booker, I think, like the Suns and Heat are the two best teams in the NBA, and neither of them have an all-star starter.
Well, isn't that's the problem with fan votes?
Yeah, because there are some guys, like Kyrie Irving was like 7th in voting because he got a ton of fan votes. Like, that stuff's ridiculous. It's better than what it used to be, because years ago it was 100% fan votes,
Yeah.
and there was this guy, I don't know if you recognize him, his name is Zaza Pachulia.
Yeah, Zaz.
Of course.
On the Golden State Warriors, scrub. He was nearly named an all-star starter because he got so many fan votes, and that's
Yeah.
when the NBA changed it, because they were like, no, he's not an all-star. So it was Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, who else was named in the
Jokic.
West? Jokic,
LeBron.
LeBron, and
Has LeBron ever not been an All-Star?
No.
He'll never not be one to.
he was so LeBron
From
has been
rookie year till
all-star
now?
What?
Rookie year till
every
now,
year,
never.
but his all-star. Every
Every
year
year
but
but
his
his
rookie
rookie
year.
year. Yeah,
So
he
he has
wasn't.
been a
Makes sense.
starter for the last 18 years. So in the West, it was John Morant, who was very deserving. I'm very happy he was named a starter. Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, LeBron, and Jokic. And then the East, you got Trae Young, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Durant, Giannis, and Joel Embiid. Kevin Durant isn't going to play, though, because he's injured. So there's going to be a replacement for him. Overall, I mean, I personally think Trae Young shouldn't have been a starter because the Hawks aren't that great this year, but I mean, he's one of the best players in the East, so it makes sense. And then Andrew Wiggins is weird, but Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Who
It's not.
cares?
It's nothing crazy. It's like not ludicrous to say that those guys are starting.
I mean, good for Ja to make it.
I'm so happy John Morant made it. I mean,
Yeah.
if he didn't, like, he was for sure a lock to be an all-star, but just like he's gone from being a guy that was in the most improved category to someone that's like an up-and-coming player to being like, oh shit, this guy, like, you can legitimately put him in the MVP conversation.
Here's a question. Starting a franchise. Nick is preparing his bagel.
You are
Starting a
one to be
franchise. Ja or Luka?
Luka.
I still think you gotta go Luka because like just putting a team around him is so much easier.
But the Mavericks have never been able to get nearly as good as this Grizzlies team is right now.
right. But you also have to think of who they put next to Luka. I mean, Kristaps. They
who's
tried
on the
making
Grizzlies
that work.
besides
Jaren
Brooks?
Jackson, Dylan Brooks?
Porzingis had his little flash in the pan, dude. He was this
He-
big guy. He was it's the
Him
same-
tearing his ACL was it for him.
I mean,
that was a brutal injury
if
for him
them,
to get.
Them putting or the Mavs putting him around Don Luka was like whatever. That wasn't like a ever. That was never going to be a success story there.
I think both those players are generational talents, but I just think building a team around Luka, it's easier to build a team around Luka than John Morant. I think John Morant, you can argue, is more talented all
Yeah.
around, but I think building around Luka is, in my opinion, is the easier way to go about it.
Well, we'll
You
do a
can't go
video
wrong with either. So.
next week. We'll do a start a franchise on the sports camp.
Ooh, yeah, let's do it.
Let's
I'm
do it.
down. All right, we're
One more.
done.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I got
Oh.
a little NBA thing.
Oh,
I know.
all right.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna
The
say we
Donovan
could move
Mitchell
on.
thing coming on. What about or, like people in his inner circle are saying that
He's too big for
way
Utah.
too big for Utah.
I mean, Utah's a small market team. As good as they are a small market.
it's just why? If I were him, I'd tell my friends to just shut the fuck up. Like,
But it's none of their business. It's none of their like. It's not their issue.
I mean, listen. If I were an NBA player, Salt Lake City would probably be the worst city to play in. Like, there's nothing to
probably.
do. I mean, this
Unless
is
you
beauty.
ski.
You want to see the
What'd you
sights
say,
of
there's
Salt
booty?
Lake? Like the sights of Salt Lake. It's a very beautiful city.
Oh, I thought you said
The
there's
salt
booty.
flats?
I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
salt
there's a lot of
flats.
that
Stuff out there.
Utah, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's like a very pretty area, but like most NBA players
There's nothing to do there.
don't like. They want to go to the clubs and
Yeah.
go
and like I don't
partying
think
and
anyone
shit.
over the like height of 6'3" skis
Exactly.
or snowboards.
Yeah. So like, I don't know if I were an NBA player, Utah would be one of the places that are low on my
Cleveland's
list.
up there too.
But at least Cleveland's like it's like a
City?
city
A
with
major city, but like it's still not the best thing in the world. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I saw a report that was like they're one first round exit away from him ending up in New York or Miami or something
Yeah.
like that. Which
I can see him in New York.
I could see him in New York as well. They could pull up a trade for him,
Classic Knicks.
getting everyone being in the conversation to get.
I do have
anyone.
one
All right.
question. How is Klay Thompson doing?
He's been
Great.
He
He actually
dropped
had a
18
really
last
good game
night, right?
last night. He had
Yeah.
5 threes. I think he had the most points since coming back. 19, I think. It's one of those things where it's like, as time goes on, he'll get more minutes. He's not playing back to backs or anything. I bet by the playoffs he'll be.
Does
he'll
he
be
make the
back.
Warriors better?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not even on offense, dude.
His defense.
His defense is like
I mean, he hasn't missed a
unmatched.
beat on defense, which
No.
is incredible.
Man, oh man.
Does Klay
Does
Thompson
Tom
make
Brady
the
make the Bucks better?
No.
That was the same question.
No, it's like Chris Godwin.
Hey, you know what? I couldn't end my last in the pit without asking one dumb question.
Nut.
Well, we
I
still
think-
got.
We still got 15 minutes to go, so there's plenty of time for more dumb questions.
Usually
but
hit some good ones during
Yes,
football.
100%. Not on offense. Like he's one of the best shooters of all time, but like in the NBA, he's one of the best defenders too. He's.
Can you stop
unbelievable.
making love to your bagel,
He
please?
literally, all I can hear
In the
is
microphone?
him take a bite and goes,
You got a napkin?
You got a little something right here,
Yeah, you
Nick.
got
Here.
some. Yeah, there you go.
I got a napkin for you.
Pass it down.
Yes.
Imagine giving him an energy drink right now. Boys and boys.
Oh, that's good.
The
That's
noises
good.
coming out of
You are
got-
noisy
all of you
eaters.
guys yesterday. It was just awful.
All right, Mike, let's get into it. You ready?
bump, bump, bump.
Well, I have a couple of questions for Nut before we go to football.
Let's do it.
So, the first question: this guy spammed the chat and
Yeah.
asked like 30 questions about.
What's his name?
Wait, Grouchy. He said, "Wait, Nut, you're leaving? Why?"
Cause.
Did I answer?
Yeah.
Because.
Just
Cause.
Yeah.
Couldn't help myself.
Just because.
He's moving to Mongolia.
You can find him there.
Yep.
Good food there.
What is your go-to movie, Nut?
Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor?
Yeah.
What are you gonna miss about Lumberland?
I'm just gonna miss the people. Miss the people. Miss the
Safe
everyday.
answer.
Especially Ryan.
You had a very nice thing to say about Ryan. Ryan reacted earlier, like about half an hour ago, and Ryan reacted like he short-circuited.
I know he had no idea what to say.
Ryan doesn't know how to react when you say something serious. He gets really
Or
nervous.
compliment him.
He has been drilled by the narcs to be.
Drilled by the nuts.
Maybe he's been drilled.
Front
out
door,
of
back door.
Always the back door.
Oh, he's the back door.
He's been drilled not to have a heart.
And our guy Billy Turner wants you to do a beluga whale.
I will not be doing a beluga whale. However, if you go to your local pool this summer, feel free to try out a
I
nice
don't think you should.
No.
Here's
think that
here's
might
the thing that I
be
still
a
understand about this. How
Not
are you
this kid's
actually
around.
even able to say it's a beluga whale if your ass is up?
You
your
say
your
it
head
before
is-
you go down.
Yeah, Nick.
No,
Yeah, you can't
that's-
swim. Oh,
That's why I did it in the shallow end.
Oh my god. Just make sure
Yeah.
there are no kids around.
shit. Well, I kind of wanted to bring this up
There's something
at
else
some
coming out
point.
besides the beluga whale. There's a shark coming up then too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're trying
What?
to
What?
I kind of
tip.
wanted to.
Tip.
Are you talking about dick coming out of water?
What?
I'm just saying, if he's in shallow water, you know, but with a chance that you see a whale and a shark. You know what I'm saying?
How?
What's
I
the,
have
sh- what's
no
the
idea.
shark? His dick?
How would that work?
Shark-
That's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how are
If
you
you're-
see
if-
both?
How would you see
Because I'm
both?
saying, if he's in shallow water and it's 2 feet and he's trying to go like this, he might like go back up and whee.
What the fuck? I love you, buddy, but that didn't make any sense.
But one thing I wanted to bring up real quick, speaking of beluga whale, and speaking of not making ridiculous comments over his time here in the pit, there are some comments that Nuts made throughout his time that have been quite hilarious, quite humorous, and quite
Blasphemous.
blasphemous as well.
Controversial.
Controversial, wrong is a word I might use.
Wrong.
And I think my all-time favorite has to be the frozen cake comment.
Well,
That
I don't know if we
that
want
was
to revisit
crazy.
this.
He's going to
Oh no, we're gonna revisit this. Now we have Nuts' fiance in the house.
Yes.
That she can clarify this blasphemous.
Ness.
Yes, blasphemousness.
Did I not know
Blasphemous.
blasphemous?
Would you like to come on, Rachel?
I mean, I think this is a courtesy and a half. Johnny, go ahead. Proceed.
Yes. So, in honor of your last day, Gardner, and Rachel's last day here in the offices, I have brought you a little something. And I'll be right back.
Oh, Johnny. Would you bring me some cold cake?
That's
Cold.
I removed this from my memory because I hated it so much. What was you thought a frozen cake
A
or
frozen-
a
you
cold
thought
cake
a
was
cold
a
cake
frozen
is ice cream cake.
Yes. Are we
Cold
talking?
cake was ice cream cake. Is that what it was?
It's cold.
So,
see?
I put this cake, this is cake that I put in the freezer overnight. And now it is ice cream cake according to Nut. Now, there is no ice cream.
According to you.
According to now, there is no ice cream in this cake at all. It's just a cake that's been frozen.
And it's cold. It is ice cream cake now.
No! There's no
It is ice cream
I'm
cake.
going to cut into it, and you will see that there is no
Nope.
ice cream in this cake.
It has transformed into ice
That
cream.
doesn't happen. That just doesn't happen.
What do you
Yes,
think happens
how?
like in a freezer? You think like little elves come
be right
in, like make a little ice cream and shove it inside the cake?
Yeah.
Like you think it's a
No,
magical
it's just. I mean,
experience?
it's called.
No, now it's just cold cake.
It's called osmosis, Mike.
It's fucking cake.
No, it is ice cream cake. That is what they sell in the supermarket.
No,
they
they
do
sell
ice cream.
They do
They're
sell ice cream.
fooling
No,
you.
they sell ice cream cake.
No, they
When you
don't.
cut
They
it, it's
sell
ice cream.
They sell cake that is simply cold. And it's called ice cream cake.
No ice cream cake is ice cream cake.
cakes.
No.
Yes, Carvel.
No, there
makes
is
ice cream
no
cakes.
ice cream in the fucking
Yes,
cake.
there is.
It
Will
is
you-
just.
Have you ever had a Carvel cake before?
Yes, I have.
There's no ice cream in ice cream cake.
There is sometimes. But there are sometimes. There are some
I can't believe we're doing this again.
Oh my
I can't
God.
believe we're doing this again.
We're doing it again.
What are we doing?
I thought we were gonna have a decent Friday. Last day
There are
was
some
gonna be smooth
cakes
sailing,
that are
but nope.
simply just cold cakes, Michael.
Okay.
And they're categorized as ice cream.
No!
Yes! I'm telling you.
All right.
No.
We have
Bring in
And I want John because John was on the original episode.
Go back.
on your side.
They go back upstairs.
Wasn't on yours.
So here's the cake. We're gonna cut into the cake.
Okay.
I wrote the only sentiment that I could fit on the cake. And it says hags. Have a great summer. Have a great summer.
Dead center a winner.
Because I couldn't fit anything else on. So have a great summer nut.
I had a lot of hags in my yearbook in middle school.
So I'm gonna let you cut the cake.
All right, sure. I would love to cut this cake.
This
That's cold cake.
this cold cake.
Yeah, cut this ice cream cake, and I'd like some, please. Oh wait,
Dude, this is ice
It's
cream
not
cake
ice
now.
cream cake.
It's not.
It says chocolate cake. Yeah.
That's not ice cream cake.
Yeah, well, they need to put ice cream on it now.
What do you mean that?
What?
I thought there was already ice cream in it. If it's ice cream cake.
This is ice cream cake, dude.
What?
This is what I would call ice cream cake.
That's not ice cream
Guys,
cake.
Where do I cut? I don't
cut
want
it.
to cut the hags.
You can cut whatever you want.
I mean, at some point, we're all gonna eat this today, so it doesn't matter.
You're gonna eat it.
Yeah.
This is
no,
ice.
you're not getting
This
it.
is ice cream cake.
Where's the ice cream?
There's no ice cream.
Yes, the frosting has become ice cream.
No, that's not how it works. That's so frosting.
frosting.
That's it's just cold frosting. Freezing cold frosting. That's not ice cream.
No, there's no
I'll tell you
milk
what.
in it.
Look, where's the pull that out.
Where's the cheese?
Pull that out. Let's see. I got you right here.
That's ice cream.
That's
That's ice cream.
That is cake.
I think he said it's not ice cream cake, it's regular cake.
Dude, you're
Does
gonna
that-
choke on that. I'm actually kind of worried about you.
Does that but freeze your teeth? My teeth would be killing me
What
right
would you
now.
guys categorize that as? That?
Cold
Cake,
cake.
cold cake, very
No,
cold
that's
cake.
ice cream.
No.
That is
Where's the
ice
ice cream?
Dude,
That's
mine.
that's
Dude,
like,
this
that's
is
like-
ice cream.
If you just
That's
remove,
icing.
if you remove the icing, it's just like cake. Like that's
good?
like it's like
What do you think ice cream cake is?
Yes.
ice
Ice
cream.
cream that's been formed in the shape of a cake? No. Yes. It's
What?
literally.
Yes, Rachel,
I've seen
please.
people
I'm not
make-
wrong.
Yes, you are
You are
wrong.
so
That's
wrong.
frosting, and that's
I've seen
fucking cake.
My aunt makes ice cream cake all the time.
If there's
Rachel,
one
you should get-
person who's never
Shout
let
out
me
Johnny's
down,
aunt.
Yes.
Rory, what would you
Great
say?
baker. Great baker.
Yes, no, Rory. If he speaks, it's the
If
truth.
Rory said it was ice cream cake, I'd probably quit.
100%.
I'd agree with him.
I would have never seen someone pack their bags quicker.
All right. Ready to the show.
Yeah, well, Johnny, thanks for hagging me.
Yeah, have a great summer.
But I'm staying with my.
Yeah.
Bring that down and
It's a crazy hill to die on, but go for it.
Maybe-
I would love to die on a hill with ice cream cake.
Well, you're not gonna
Well,
be
that's not that cake.
Go take a shower. What is wrong with his cake all over his face? It's all over his hand. Go shower.
clothes on and everything.
You know, if he didn't work out every day, he'd be like 900 pounds.
At bare minimum.
That was insane. Just shoved that entire slice of cake in his mouth.
Johnny, well, thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate you you confirming my point.
Confirming it.
Now the viewers can finally know what ice cream cake truly is.
You know they
Cold
just
cake.
put ice cream in a shape of a cake and then put frosting over it and they put it in the freezer and that's ice cream cake.
Johnny,
And might I say, ice cream cake blows.
I'm not a fan of ice cream cake.
Ooh.
I'm really not.
Why does it blow?
It's just not. It's not good ice cream.
Depends on where you get it. Baskin Robbins got great ice
Yeah,
cream
it
cakes.
depends like where you get it as well. I agree with like if you're just going to like a regular supermarket
I'm not
or
a huge
something, it's
cake
just sitting
person
there.
either.
I'm not gonna like it. But like if it's like homemade or something like
I
that,
don't think I'm a
that's
huge
bomb.
cake.
I'm a big pie guy.
I think
I'm more
I,
pie
over
than
cake.
I think I'm just I'm
yeah.
a cookie guy.
Cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I had options, cookie, pie, cake, like all those desserts, cake's probably towards the end.
Cake,
I don't know.
cake,
Start with
personally.
cut.
Cake.
Cookies,
cake.
pie, cake.
Pie, cookies, cake.
Pie. Well, just combine all of them. Cookies, pie, cake.
Depends on the cookies, but I'm probably gonna go pie, cookies, cake.
I'm going cake, cookies, pie.
My
I'm
grandmother
not pie
makes
guy.
this pistachio
Nick, pie,
cake. It's
cookies, cake.
unbelievable.
Start bench cut.
Start bench cut.
Starting pie, veg and cookies.
Let's fucking go.
Cutting the cake.
Let's
Yeah, I'm
fucking
with
go,
you.
Nick.
Except
Good man.
No.
There we go.
I just had that piece for you,
Thanks, big
just to
man.
prove that it wasn't ice cream.
It was ice cream, but we'll get over that. All right, you guys ready to talk about the NFL?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Please don't talk like this in Nashville. They might actually shoot you.
I'm gonna ask you my first day at work. I'm gonna say, do you guys know what ice cream cake is?
Please.
Please do.
Please, please.
And I would love to film it, but obviously we can't film. But
There's about a guy walking around with the camera at your new
yeah,
job.
Johnny, you want to come down
I'll
for my
come down.
first day?
Yeah,
Just wear a
we'll
hidden
make the
camera.
TikToks your new job.
We'll be in the
Name the
shelves.
logo.
looking
Name
in.
the logo.
Name the logo.
All right,
NFL.
NFL preview. Let's go. You got 2 games, or 4 games this weekend, right?
Two games.
Two games.
Just
Final
two.
Four champions. 4 teams, 2 games.
Two.
If you want to do like odds and stuff like that, not
Yeah,
Mike,
give
I
us the
know.
lines and everything.
We want to talk about odds, lines, and
Gambling.
stuff like that.
No,
Gambling.
we're good now.
Let's talk a little bit.
I evened it out with everything. It's in the past.
We're
I'm not
good?
thinking
We're
about
good.
any
We're on to
Venmos or
next
anything.
week.
We're on next
We're
week.
on the next week. Okay. So the first game is the Bengals Chiefs AFC Championship. I'm very excited.
It's either going to be a very good game or it's going to be a Chiefs blowout.
Yeah, 100%.
No other options. No, no
Um,
shot for a Bengals blowout.
Chiefs are 7-point favorites. The over/under is 54.5. Last time they played, the Bengals won. I believe it was 33-30 or 36-33.
Yeah.
They won by 3. That's all I know.
Burrow threw for 500 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a high scoring game as well. I think the Bengals. I am. You okay? Yeah.
Just ripped. Sorry.
The Bengals, I've been saying they got hot at the right time, right
Yeah.
for the playoffs. They put it together. Joe Burrow is unbelievable. One of the best young quarterbacks, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I'm comfortable saying. Jamar Chase, as a rookie, put up some of the best wide receiver numbers in the NFL this year. I think he had 3 touchdowns last week. Or the last time they played the Chiefs, he had 3 touchdowns, 180 yards or something. And of course, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. Bengals plus 7 is, I mean, like you said, John, it's either going to be a blowout or a very close game. I think it's going to be a close game. Bengals plus 7 is easy money for me.
I was saying to Nick yesterday, it has to, the Burrow and the Bengals have to do exactly what Josh Allen and the Bills did last week. They have to do literally the same exact thing, and then hope Mahomes plays 1 touchdown worse.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what's gonna happen.
You
That's
also
what's
have
gonna
to
come
think
down to.
maybe that
For you guys, in terms of, we talked a little bit about this last week. You said that Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, this is for years to come. This is going to be the rivalry. Do you think Joe Burrow is going to enter that conversation
Yes.
with the
Yeah,
Bengals?
Joe
Yeah,
Burrow's
so
Ben
will be.
Roethlisberger in that conversation as the guy who will also be up there competing every year against those guys. Like, he's the third guy.
He's the third wheel.
He's the third wheel in the AFC.
Yeah, when
but
it
then you
comes-
also still have, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, the
who's
Chargers.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers, pretty much.
When it comes to
Wait, that works out perfectly.
doesn't work
Mahomes
out.
is Brady. Allen's Manning. Roethlisberger is
Burrow is
Herbert.
Roethlisberger.
And Rivers is Herbert.
Burrow and Herbert.
Burrow.
Yeah.
Burrow. You said
Yeah,
Herbert.
Burrow
But that's
is
sorry, I understand what you meant.
Roethlisberger,
It's
Herbert
Rivers.
is
Yeah,
Phillip
yeah,
Rivers.
yeah.
I think like the divisional rounds, the top 4 teams in the AFC, you're gonna see 2 of the Chiefs, Bills, Bengals every single year. Health, like obviously they say healthy, but like that's what you'll
Well,
see.
the Bengals
every
are only
single
going to get
year.
better, right?
Yeah.
They're so young.
They're so young.
They're so young.
They gotta get a fucking offensive line.
Get an offensive line, get some more guys on defense. That team is whew, they're gonna be.
But the Bills
massive.
are only going to get better, too.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, honestly, they had the best
I don't
defense
know.
in football.
I think
Yeah.
they've hit their best.
And
Yeah,
they're
that's
about to
fine.
lose their offensive coordinator.
Where's he
This
going?
May have been.
Head coach
Ooh.
job. Brian
Hold
Dable.
on, real quick. Josh
Josh
McDaniels
McDaniels.
has an interview with the Raiders, and
he's the
there's-
favorite.
He's the favorite to be hired.
And guess who's gonna come in for the OC for the Pats?
Bill
O'Brien.
O'Brien.
Yep.
You
Bill
like him?
O'Brien.
I
Good.
like
He's
him
a
more
good
than Josh.
He's a good
McDaniels.
coordinator.
Terrible coach.
Good coordinator.
I like
Terrible
him
head
more
coach
than
slash
McDaniels.
GM.
Yeah. What, you don't think David Johnson for DeAndre Hopkins was a good trade?
Oh man.
No.
Would you rather have Bill O'Brien than Josh McDaniels?
Yes, I hate Josh McDaniels with a fiery fucking passion, dude. I hate.
Why?
He holds
He
guys back.
is
in my
such a
opinion.
Didn't he help
conservative
them win
play
like 4
caller.
or 5 Super Bowls?
I mean, that's
No.
what Tom Brady was.
Tom Brady and Bill Belichick did. Josh McDaniels was just like there, holding a fucking clipboard like a clown. I hate him. He's so
Sounds like you have an
conservative.
opinion.
So conservative.
All right. Well, so are we taking? We're taking the.
Sorry, that was a quick
Yeah,
rant.
We're taking the over. We're taking the
So
under.
yeah, over probably.
I
I,
like-
saw this stat that said that Joe Burrow this year, when he's a 5-point underdog, is 5-0. I kind of like that.
So my thing,
Joe Burrow's-
my thing that worries me about that is they didn't. I don't know if this is right. They didn't beat the Titans last week.
Yeah.
Titans beat themselves.
Yeah.
Slash Tannehill sucked.
Yeah.
So like, and what was the final score? Like 19-16 or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they got hot at the right time, and they played. And
I
they,
am not betting against
I
Mahomes.
don't know,
Not
man.
happening.
I don't know.
think. Well, I do.
And I know 7's kind of a lot in the playoffs. It's kind of tough. The over looks great.
I also did place a championship bet on the Bengals.
Yeah, I don't think that was smart.
I think if anyone can beat the Chiefs, I think it's the Bengals. But I do think the Chiefs are going to win. I do think the Bengals are going to cover though. It's going to be a close game.
Yeah. Seven's a lot in the playoffs.
Joe Burrow just has that. He has that swag. Like he has that winning mentality. He just wants to win. He after the first one he goes. Burrow. What?
Burrow.
It's cold.
I thought I was mispronouncing it wrong.
No.
Like immediately after they won the wild card game, he's like, "This is like the bare minimum every year. Or you're going to be seeing this every single year at least. So we're going to be in the playoffs every single year." Comes in the post-game press conference, has the shades on, the swagger, smoking the cigar, doing the dances in the locker room. He has swag. He can play. He's a baller. He's a winner. I love that guy. He is going to be amazing for a long time.
Interesting fact that Billy Turner just dropped in the comments.
What's up,
I didn't
Billy?
realize
What's up, Bill guy?
Gronk and Travis Kelce are the same age.
Are they really?
They're both 32.
Wow.
How long is
I just thought Gronk was like wow, holy shit.
35?
Where did Gronk go to
35?
school?
I
Arizona.
don't know.
Yeah.
How many
Where
years
Kelce
does
go to school?
Kelce go?
Kelce
Cincinnati.
went to Cincinnati. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kelsey's
Crazy.
been in 1, 2, 3.
And Gronk's like pretty much got 1 foot out of the league at this point.
Yeah.
He's.
Shows
You
what
think
injuries
he's
do
done?
for you.
I don't think he's coming back.
Depends what
You
Brady
think if
does.
Brady doesn't come back,
I
Gronk
think-
doesn't come back?
Well, Brady
Brady
is coming
for
back. No way Gronk comes back. I think even if Brady comes back, I don't think he wants to play next year.
Really?
It
Just 'cause
doesn't
of
really
injuries?
seem like it.
I think because I think if Brady play, I think Brady is if he comes back it's one more.
Yeah.
They're all
It's gonna
like,
be
all right,
one
fine,
more, yeah.
one more, and that's that.
Yeah, maybe.
And again, he doesn't have to play every regular season game or anything like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, Gronk's played 11 seasons and Kelsey's played 9.
Kelsey's been only 9
Kelsey
years.
came in the league at 24. Gronk came in the league at 21. And plus, Gronk had that 1 year off too.
Yeah.
So
Crazy that Kelsey's been in the league that long. Doesn't feel like
doesn't
that.
Kind of just
feel
came
like-
on the
right.
scene,
Yeah.
you know, 4 years ago, 5
Yeah,
years
5
ago.
years ago. Yeah.
even at 24, he didn't even. There's no numbers. So actually, he didn't start playing until he was 25. He's really only played 8 seasons in the NFL.
Crazy.
That is crazy. He had 1 game, and there's no stats at all. No catches, no yards. So
Yeah.
The over looks great.
the over.
Yeah, I kind of want to take Cincinnati money line. I might be
That's good
crazy
value.
to do it.
It's great
It's a great
value.
value.
Great value.
What is it? Plus like
I'll-
280
yeah,
or something like
I'll
that.
look for you right now.
Probably something like
Look,
that.
this is what I had pulled up on my thing yesterday. Didn't put it through, but I had it pulled up. I'll look at this for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that game. Nick, what do you?
Was that the early game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nick.
Give me the line on this Chiefs game one more time.
7.5.
7.
Seven.
Taking the Chiefs to cover.
You mean the Bengals cover?
Bengals to cover.
Bengals to cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
Why did he mean Bengals to cover?
Well, Chiefs to beat the spread.
That's
He
what
said
I
it was
mean.
covered.
I don't know how this works, but
I guess,
I'm
yeah.
taking the Chiefs to get 7.
You still, yeah, the
Okay.
Chiefs to cover the spread.
Okay,
You can
so
still
I'm
say that.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I honestly probably going to do it. I think, again, like everyone loves Joe Burrow, but
Well,
you're
Mahomes-
going here. You're going against the best
Plus 275.
quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
mean,
probably going to take the Chiefs minus 7.
my logical side of the brain says Chiefs are going to win, but I kind of value bet. Just want to take the Bengals. Yeah. Next game.
Next game.
These games aren't supposed to be easy to bet on.
Exactly.
That's why
No, they're
they're.
not.
That's why they are what they are. you
Uh-huh.
know?
Next game we got Niners Rams.
In
Niners
LA.
are plus 3.5 in this game.
Another
I will
tough
say
one.
this. So in their head-to-head career, Shanahan is 7-3 against McVay, including 6 of the last 7 head-to-head. They went 2-0 this year against them. Shanahan is a better coach than Sean McVay. He will draw better offensive schemes. He's more creative offensively, and their defense can go pound to pound, head-to-head. Now, on the other side, the Rams are a more talented offensive team. You got a better quarterback. You got better weapons. Actually, I don't know if you'd say better weapons because Cup to Debo is kind of negligible in terms of their effectiveness.
Odell.
Oh, and then you got Kelsey, not Kelsey,
Kittle.
Elijah Mitchell. I'd still give the edge to the Rams. The Rams probably have more weapons, but I think the Niners' weapons are the difference.
Rams have a better defense too, don't they?
I think they're
They're pretty
comparable.
even,
They're pretty
honestly,
even
I'd
defensively.
say.
Now, it's going to come down to 2 factors, as I said, head coaching and quarterback play. Those are the 2 factors that it come down to. Because
John quarterback is substantial.
substantial. Although Stafford can turn into a pumpkin. And he does.
It depends which one you get.
Exactly.
If he plays mistake-free football,
There's no shot the Rams lose.
it's a blowout.
Yeah.
But we've all seen it, like you said. He throws the He doesn't just throw one pick either.
He throws three.
It's three.
It's three.
If he throws one, he's throwing three.
Exactly.
It's just like, God damn.
Uh-huh.
But he does look healthier than he was in the season. He looks good. Oh, man.
I think the Rams are just the better
It's
team.
tough
in my
to beat
opinion.
a team 3 times
It is.
in a season.
It's very tough.
I'm going
Mine
Rams.
too.
I'm going
I'm
Rams.
going Rams too.
I think the thing is with Stafford is, I said this earlier in the week, if the Niners can play their game, they're going to win hands down. If the Niners can control the clock, can control the ball, they're winning the game. The Niners can't play the Rams game. They can't allow the Rams offense to cook. They can't allow this to be a shootout. Although, I will say this, Jimmy Garoppolo has just as many 300-yard passing games this season as Patrick Mahomes, each having 5 this year. So Jimmy can throw it a little bit. He has. He's looked terrible this playoffs, but he does have 5 300-yard passing games this year.
You never know. He could play the game of his life, too.
Exactly.
You never
He's
know.
hurt.
And you think about 2 years ago when they were in the Super Bowl, he had a very good game. They were a very good offensive game. It was a high-scoring game. They can play that game with that offense, especially with a guy like Deebo Samuel. I don't think they will. So if the Niners can control the game and keep it to like a 20-10 score, they're winning that game. If you keep the Rams under 20, I think the Niners win. That's the magic numbers, 20 points. And you saw what they were able to do to the best offense in the league in the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
You saw what they were able to do to the MVP in Aaron Rodgers. I think they can do it to Stafford. I'm just not taking money line. I'm taking Niners 3.5, although I might end up taking money line Niners. I just really liked what the Niners have done. I think Shanahan's a great coach, and I think that they can stifle Stafford and turn him into a pumpkin.
Yeah. I think Niners plus 3.5 is probably the smart move.
Yeah, I agree there. I do think the Rams are going to win.
So goddamn difficult with how volatile Stafford is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so hard to bet on this because it all comes down to that one guy. How is he going to play? You can't stop Cooper Kupp. We know that.
No.
Can't stop him.
You can only hope to contain
Yeah, no
him.
one on that team's
Yeah,
going to be able to guard
you
him.
got to hope to contain him to 8 receptions, 110 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Yeah. Although in the game against the Cowboys, he was like 3 catches.
Yeah. But then the next game.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Well, last week he had a phenomenal
week,
game,
yeah.
but he had that last play.
Last play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
else
like
they probably
three.
had Diggs on him, and the Buccaneers didn't have any corners. So
Well, Diggs is not a good corner at covering people.
No.
The reason why Diggs had so many picks this year is because he was targeted the most of any corner.
He's so overrated.
He's so overrated.
He had the most allowed yards.
Yeah.
To any
The
receiver.
reason why he got so many picks is because they targeted him
Yeah,
so much.
I know. Listen,
Like-
getting that many receptions is very impressive, but then you look at everything else, and it's
It's also
like,
easy to pick off every quarterback in that division.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, look at who he's going up against too.
Hey, Taylor Heineke is great.
They're announcing the new team name next week. Right?
Yeah, so it might have leaked already. The Commanders could be the name.
Commando.
How do you feel about that?
It's all right.
I'm not a
Could be
big
worse.
fan of that
Could
name.
be worse.
Could be worse.
Could be a lot worse.
We'll get used to it in half a season.
Yeah, exactly. We'll forget about it.
The Commandos.
The
Commandos.
commies.
The Commies. Yeah.
Go Commies,
That would be
baby.
a tough one.
I'm calling them the commies all the way.
I feel like that
Give me
would
a
be
sickle and hammer, baby.
that'd be a
Yep.
very.
At least
Lean
it's not
into
the
it fully.
presidents. That would have just been
That was the lamest
the
name.
worst
Would have
thing
been
ever.
so funny.
That would have been hilarious.
It would have been so
but It
lame.
would have been
That's
bad.
just the lamest name you could
The
come up with.
Washington presidents.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Let's
it.
NFL preview.
So yeah, Niners. I think we're all in consensus on that
So-
one.
I'm taking that.
yeah, I'm taking the Rams.
Rams.
I just also think they know that they're going to play that Super Bowl in their own house if they win that game.
Ooh, that's good.
Extra
Ooh,
motivation
that's a good
right
point
there.
too. Shoot.
I am not betting against the Rams in this. Nope, so they will play that game in their own home turf. I don't think they don't know that.
Yeah. A little extra pressure
We got Mike McCarthy is actually staying in Dallas. Did you guys hear about this?
for one more year.
Yeah.
He'll be out.
I think
Was
it
that
might-
surprising to you?
Conspiracy, Sean Payton will
Well,
be the
Dan
coach
Quinn
in
is also staying.
2023.
There's other big news out of Dallas is that their offensive
He is
coordinator, Dan
staying?
Quinn, is
Dan
staying.
Quinn is
Okay.
staying, yeah.
So he was rumored to be a head coach. He got all the interviews. They announced he's staying in Dallas, maybe to take over from McCarthy if they fire him. McCarthy's a terrible coach.
He's a
he got
puppet.
lucky. He had a generational talent, Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, and now he's just a puppet for Jerry Jones. So I don't know. It's whatever. He's not a good coach. Dallas will never have a good head coach because Jerry won't allow it. It's like Steinbrenner in the '80s with the Yankees.
Yeah, but he had Joe Torre there, and Joe Torre.
But that was the '90s. I'm talking when Steinbrenner, after Steinbrenner got punished by the league, he kind of took his hands off and let Torrey do his thing. But like before Buck Showalter, because Showalter was manager before Torrey was, in the '80s, God, what's his name? Oh my God, Billy something. Billy Martin? I think it's Billy Martin.
Yeah.
That's the A's manager. So Yankees manager Billy Martin and Steinbrenner had massive beef, and he would continue. I think he was fired twice by Steinbrenner and rehired like pretty much immediately. It's just the funniest thing. And so Steinbrenner, putting his fucking with things in the '80s, and the Yankees didn't win anything in the '80s, one of the worst decades, is kind of similar to what Jerry Jones is doing now.
Boy, oh boy, they bounced back in the 90s.
Oh yeah, very much so.
All right. Anything else on football topics? Anything we
Well, more,
covered?
we didn't talk about any of the head coaching.
Yeah,
let's talk about
coaching.
those, yeah.
So the Colts
hired the
Bears.
the Bears hired
hired
the Colts
Colts
D
D coordinator to be their coach for their new quarterback.
and the Broncos did the same thing.
Well, the
With-
Broncos hired an offensive
I'm
coordinator.
sorry. Who hired Vic Fangio?
No one's hired Fangio. The Jaguars
hired-
the Jaguars are interviewing Fangio, and he's a favorite.
Who else hired a defensive? Who
There's
else
only
hired
two.
coaches?
There's only been 2 coaching hires.
So,
Who's the other one?
McDaniels is being requested for interview. Whatever his fucking name
Fangio.
is being interviewed with the
Jaguars.
Jaguars.
So it was
Flores
just
is
the-
interviewing with the Saints
There was
right
the
now.
Bears, and who else got
The
hired?
Broncos.
Broncos, that's right.
Broncos hired
Who's
the Packers.
interviewing with the
The
Saints?
Packers. That's right.
Brian Flores.
That's a great
he's
fit
gonna
for
go
him down there.
Yeah,
That's
Flores with the Saints would be a really
That's a
good
great
fit.
fit for him down there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the Bears really fucked that one up again.
Yeah.
They're so stuck. The whole ownership and everything is so stuck in the 80s. They just want a defensive team that's going to beat everyone up, and that's just not the NFL right now, especially with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
They fucked it up again.
Yeah. But I do really like the hire by the Broncos. And there's one big reason why.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
No.
Rodgers.
I told you guys this. Aaron Rodgers said back in November, there's one guy who I love seeing every day, makes everything fun, and that was him. And he goes, I hope he doesn't go anywhere else unless I do. So,
Yeah.
So Aaron
I mean, you
Rodgers
can
to the
take that for what it
Broncos.
is, but
And
also,
Could you imagine Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes in the same division?
that's
Oh,
disgusting.
fuck.
That's disgusting.
That's
And
like-
Herbert. Herbert's in there too.
Yeah.
So like, why would he win?
Yeah,
the
Brady.
Rams?
And Derek Carr, baby.
Derek Carr, future MVP. He will win it. He will.
Why,
I can't wait to put my future
why
on
would
next
you
season.
want to go to the AFC right now? That's
To get rid
why
of the Packers.
I like Sully's prediction, kinda,
Staying.
about him going to the Niners.
I mean,
You just drafted a
that's
guy
why.
third
That's the
overall.
only thing. That's
Yeah,
the
but
only
if you
thing.
get Aaron
Lance
Rodgers,
isn't- and Lance isn't ready.
he's not ready. You can have him sit
But
a
if
few
you
more
get
years.
Rodgers, you're gonna have him for like 3-4 years.
Yeah, you could
probably.
have you could
You
have
have a
Lance
third
sit.
overall pick sitting on the bench
I know.
for 4
that's-
years.
Yeah, that's a
I
lot.
mean,
But-
Rodgers out the bench
I
for
know you
years.
guys.
Yeah,
I know you
That
guys
was
are
a
gonna-
late round pick. That's
He
totally
was first round
different.
pick. No, he was first round
I know
20.
you guys-
21.
Late first round though.
Yeah, but still first round pick. What?
I know you guys are gonna hate this, but I just love him going to the Patriots. And
He's
Bill
not
Belichick.
going to the
I know
Patriots.
he's not, but Bill Belichick's stealing that guy,
No,
winning
he
the
will
championship.
never, ever want to play for Bill Belichick.
You don't think so?
Oh God,
I think
He's
they
too,
would
he's
butt
too
heads.
hard.
he's too hard. They're too stubborn.
So-
personalities. They're gonna
But he
butt
wouldn't want
heads
to go to
constantly.
an organization where
No.
he knows he can win right away.
Well, they're not going to. I don't think they win with
They'd
him as
have to
quarterback.
be in New England.
They have no weapons on offense.
You go to
Who's he
Niners.
throwing to? Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, you go to the Niners,
Niners
you go
got
to the
Deebo
Broncos,
Samuel, you got George
Steelers,
Kittle.
You got options on all
If
those
he
teams.
goes to the Niners, you plug him in. They're a Super Bowl favorite right now. They're already a Super Bowl contender without him, with Jimmy Garoppolo. The stump from Jimmy Garoppolo to Aaron Rodgers is so massive.
Unreal.
That team with the MVP on their roster, I think is the best team in the NFL.
Could be.
Top 10, top 5 defense.
Best team in the NFC, for sure.
Definitely best team in the NFC. Top 5, top 10 defense. 2 of the best weapons in football. One of the best weapons and best players in football overall.
Do you think he would go to the
Samuel.
Eagles?
No.
Why not?
No.
They stink.
They just doesn't have any weapons.
No. Well, no weapons, no offensive line,
No
no,
hope.
defense, no hope.
But he's going to the NFC. The NFC stinks.
Well, the NFC doesn't stink.
Worst division, right?
NFC East, you mean? Okay, yeah.
That's
Yeah, if he wants to win division titles,
Someone in
he'll
the
go to
comments
NFC.
earlier proposed this trade idea: a Rodgers for Dak Prescott swap.
You don't want to go to Dallas.
No, it's not. That's not.
I don't think he wants to play.
He
for
doesn't
Jerry
like Mike McCarthy. What?
Yeah, why would he go back to
They
Prescott?
fucking hate
No
each
sense.
other. They hate each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
He hates Mike McCarthy. No shot that's happening.
Would be nasty.
Also, why would no sides would want to do that trade? It doesn't make sense for
They
either
just
team.
gave Prescott that extension
Yeah.
and stuff like
Prescott's
that.
like 10 years younger than him.
Yeah.
And then Billy Turner says another interesting choice of an AFC team that was been thrown around. I forget who threw it around here a couple days ago, but Titans.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But the more you think about it,
They're
now
out on
it's like,
Tannehill?
what?
Tannehill's
Tannehill is so
if they could
bad.
replace Tannehill with Rodgers, you don't even think about
The more
that.
you think about it, though, it's like, why would he ever want to go to the AFC?
Exactly.
That's a
gotta
tough
put-
fucking
it's-
road.
Yeah,
But you
the
gotta
AFC is
be-
set for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Like,
But you gotta beat one of those teams regardless.
I'll tell you what.
But it's better
But
off.
it's much easier in one
It's much easier
game.
to just be one than fucking three of them.
Unbelievable
Like,
for his legacy if he went to the AFC and made
And
some noise over there and
he was
won
able to beat Burrow,
championships.
Allen, and Mahomes.
That does a lot to his
I
legacy.
don't think he wants to do that, though.
I don't think.
But going back to the whole Niners thing,
Is he going to stay with them?
Rodgers was coming off. He did not start for 3 years. He didn't start until he was 25. He got drafted
Yeah.
at 22.
Yeah.
Is he going to stay with the fucking Packers?
Probably.
The odds are that he's going to be there next
Or is he
year.
Well,
retire.
the betting odds are always your favorite.
fluct- yeah, they're
he's
always
rostered by
changing.
he's rostered by the Packers.
I
Like,
don't think
the odds are probably favored because if nothing happens,
Right.
he stays with Green Bay.
it's if they won a championship, I would think that okay.
I think he
I'll
retired.
go. You think he would
I
retire?
think
I would
he
say
retired.
Yeah.
that if he
Yeah.
won a championship.
If he won a ring this year, he's done.
but
100%.
Yeah.
Most likely MVP and championship.
Championship. Yeah. There's nothing else you can
it's
do.
kind of the same thing with Brady in a way. It's just like you.
Oh, they're
why
not-
retire
they're
at the
not
top of your
the
game?
They're not the same.
No,
They're
I
not
know,
the
but
same.
why
Yeah.
retire at the top of your game? You just had an MVP
Because
year. Why would
Rodgers
you
is
retire?
Rodgers isn't
care
the
about
same
football
as-
as much.
yeah,
like,
he's-
he does, I
they're
won't say
not-
that. That's not fair. But Rodgers is
They're not wired the same.
They're not wired the same.
No, I'm
Tom
not-
Brady is
Football.
Eat, sleep, breathe football.
Football.
Rodgers
Yeah.
is I'm so fucking good at football and I'm just gonna go out and play and that's that.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to compare them in that sense. It's just more so like he still has a few years left. I don't see him retiring now. Not unless
I just
it's
don't.
a
At the end of
fan
the day, I don't think
Green
Rodgers
Bay.
gives a shit
I
like
don't-
Brady does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, those two things don't correlate.
I don't think
whatsoever.
I don't think he does either, but it's not gonna shock me if he just says,
No, I
"See
wouldn't
ya."
be shocking,
Yeah.
but I don't see it.
Rodgers is more likely to retire than Brady. But speaking of retirement,
I think Brady.
Big Ben.
Big Ben, we didn't talk about what
Yeah,
you think. You think Brady?
I see. I'm just gonna no. Let's go to Roethlisberger. I don't want to cut you off. Then we'll go to Brady. Go ahead. Go to Roethlisberger.
So, 18 years with the same franchise.
Longest tenure.
Yeah.
No
Crazy.
losing seasons. There are seasons where he was 500, but no losing seasons. Two-time Super Bowl champ.
Hall of Famer?
First
Yes.
ballot.
Oh,
First
easy,
ballot.
Tom
easy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's
Now the
not-
question, we
there's
had
not
an
even
interesting
on this
discussion
one.
with my friends last night. Is he the best quarterback to play with one team?
What do you like? All right. So do you mean
Better
like
than Marino?
to never jump
Better
ship?
than Rodgers.
I'd probably put Dan Marino
I put
ahead of
both
him.
those over
Yeah,
Roethlisberger.
Aaron Rodgers too, 100%.
If Aaron Rodgers decides to retire and does not go somewhere else, I'd say.
Well, yeah.
Rodgers.
If he goes somewhere else, then he gets null for that conversation.
Right.
The best quarterback to play with. We did a whole conversation. Best players to play for one team.
think Dan Marino is still number one there.
Like-
Yeah, because Denver is tough at quarterback.
think
Big Ben's not.
Top. I put him right outside Marino.
Oh.
I put Rodgers over Marino.
Oh, we did this
We
yesterday.
did this yesterday.
Yeah.
I had
Okay.
Marino on my top 5 easily.
But Rodgers has more MVPs, more Super Bowls,
By one.
more by one. But it's
Yeah. Hold on. It was Brady. This is
Matt
no
Brady,
order.
Manning.
Manning, Montana,
Montana.
Rodgers, Marino.
I'd also probably put Breeze up there too, potentially.
Yeah, could make an argument.
Yeah.
But I'd probably put Big Ben's
I
probably
like-
what top 10, top 15 quarterback of all time.
Yeah, top 10, top 15.
Top 10, top
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
He has second most game-winning drives in history. Only one behind. I think it was Peyton Manning. One behind. He had 53 game-winning drives in his career. Besides the last 2 years,
But Brady has to have that record.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I think I saw Peyton Manning. I'll look it up.
But like, I think that it's impressive that he played for one team for so long. They'd never had a losing season. I think it shows for him. It shows for Tomlin. I mean, that franchise had so much shit go on around it with Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, LeGarrette Blount. Like, there's just every couple of years
Guys
there's a
have
new
come and go in that
headache
organization.
player. Exactly.
He stayed. It was
Exactly.
Peyton Manning.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Ben Roethlisberger's second in game-winning drives, third and fourth quarter comebacks, fifth in passing yards, seventh in playoff game start, eighth in passing touchdowns. I mean, he's
Damn good quarterback,
He's on
man.
that list for a lot of little.
One of the
records,
toughest
so-
bastards in the league, too.
Yeah. Whereas rides his motorcycle with no helmet.
Yep.
We do not advise you to do that.
No, we do not.
Nope. But
That
so
game
what were you
winning.
gonna say about Brady, Nick?
I still think there's no shot in hell that he retires, but boy, oh boy, are there a lot of rumors and shit going around saying this might be it for him.
This is the closest he's ever been publicly.
Supposedly Julian Edelman says, I don't know if you guys heard this, but supposedly Julian Edelman already knows what he's doing. but he's not saying it. Like, he's already talked to Brady. Brady already told him what he's doing. I don't know how much. I don't know if Julian Edelman's just trying to like get some attention out of that or what. But
I mean, they're like best friends. I wouldn't be surprised if they.
he's like, yeah, I know what Brady's gonna do, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna have Brady say it when
Tell you
his
what,
time's right.
that would be a sad day when he retires. I was talking to my stepdad about
that day's coming real soon.
He's been in like a starting quarterback my entire life. I was born in '98. He started in 2000. Growing up watching football, it was always Brady.
Oh, yeah.
It was always Brady.
Yeah.
And whether he went to Tampa Bay, like, I mean, it doesn't matter. I still fucking love the guy and adore the guy. So when he retires, that's gonna be heartbreaking.
Oh, I'll cry. 100%.
I'll be very
100%
emotional. I'll be
crying.
very emotional.
Yeah, I mean,
One of the
I
best
mean,
athletes of all time.
I don't want Brady to
Athletes of all
retire.
time.
I don't want. We'll never see anyone do the thing he's doing right now, and so I don't want him to retire because like we'll miss the greatness of that is Tom Brady.
Here's the thing that, and again, this is like what I said yesterday, Jenny. You weren't here for this conversation, I don't think. Obviously, if he retires,
Almost had it.
it's going to be because he wants to spend more time with his family. It's obviously not because it's physical. Obviously, it's not because he doesn't still love the game. It's going to be because his family wants him to stop. The thing that I said yesterday, and I'll say it to you again, is I understand the family aspect of it. I get it. Obviously, a football season is a very long season. You're at the facility for a long time, shit like that. But once you're done, you are done. Like, no offense, if you played another season or two,
I mean, tell Brett Favre that.
yeah, but Brady hasn't shit the bed like Favre did. Favre shit the bed.
Well, Favre said he was retired, then he came back, and retired, he came
Yeah,
back.
but Brady wouldn't do that.
No,
I think Brady would
wouldn't
just
do that.
say,
Rodgers
that's
also
it,
said he
I'm
wouldn't do
done.
that too.
That's it. But, like, you see your family when you get home. Like, you see your family in the offseason. You're seeing your family right now.
It's different though, because when you're playing, you're focused on football. It's a full time. It's a different type of job than any other job that we have because you travel so much. You're away from your family. When you're playing game day, the day before, you're on a hotel. You're not staying with your family on that Saturday before a football game. The team puts you in a facility. They put you up for the night, and you travel as a team to the field. You're not with your family all that often. You're working 12, 14-hour days. You're working, hard. It's a full contact sport. With football, you also never know what injury could happen to you in any given season that could risk your future with your family as well. And so he's been traveling away from his family for the entirety of their lives. Entirety of his kids' lives. His kids are, 14 now?
That sounds right.
In their teenager years?
Way before they were even born.
Yeah. He might want to spend a little bit more time with them than just the off season and bits and pieces during the season when he's traveling every other game and has to be focused on football and has to be in the film room watching film all the time and breaking down stuff, and he's not really present with his family because he's got his mind in football. Once you turn off that football switch, you can be all family. It's a different type of connection with your
Only see your
family.
kids grow up once.
Exactly.
Can I
Also keep having kids.
There's some
Philip Rivers
Keep
did that.
popping them out.
some news that came out.
Yeah.
Adrian Wojnarowski tweeted 40 minutes ago. So J.R. Smith,
Is he back?
so college golfer, as we all know.
Yes.
He signed an agent for NIL representation so he can get college deals. Because he's looking to get 6 figures under the new thing for the new image and likeliness of his name for golfing equipment and clothing manufacturers and video game companies. So
Sure.
J.R. Smith is getting paid to be a college athlete.
Oh my-
now. That's
That is
fucking
awesome.
I love it.
That's
I love it.
awesome.
He's gonna get a shit ton of
He's
money.
going through his second semester at Texas.
Do you know he
Texas
got a
college.
4.0?
Yeah, good for him.
That's awesome for him.
It's the greatest story in
I
sports.
love it. I love
LeBron's
it so
going to come
much.
back and play college football.
Yeah.
Still got his
Shit,
eligibility.
Probably still
All right.
could.
Let's talk about Kanye West.
Kanye.
So Ye,
What's he
also
up to?
known,
Yeah.
formerly known as Kanye,
Oh, is this the part of the Kim Kardashian bullshit?
No.
announced
No.
his Donda 2 album coming in February.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't put this topic in.
I did. 2/22/22 is
On a
the release
Tuesday.
date. Also,
Oh, you think it's gonna get released that time?
also produced by Future.
Future. That's
You think it's
actually
gonna get
something.
released
No,
that time?
I think it
Over
will.
under gets released.
I think it will only
Over.
because it's 2/22/22 and because it's Donda 2 and it's on a Tuesday.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I love Future is producing this album. He breaks up with Kim K and he gets Future on this album with him. Are you kidding me? This
I
is
hope
gonna be
this is
hard.
just
Overrider might listen to
album.
one song.
I think
Under.
it'll be
Under.
better than the first one.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
I hope it's not 2.5
What is
fucking
up with
hours
you
long.
guys
too.
and like listening to
Been liking
his
Kanye
Like
music?
Kanye
crappy
West, one of
albums?
the greatest artists of all time. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't,
Drake's album was better than
no,
Kanye's album.
Drake's album was trash.
They were both very.
Awful.
It was bad. But
They
it was
were
better
both
than
very
Kanye's.
underwhelming.
I like Donda. I still listen to Donda.
I like
If you
both of
grab
them,
like
but
10 songs from Donda, if he made it a 10-song album,
he put way too many
he
songs.
put way
on
too
the
many
album.
songs. It was oversaturated.
And if your aunt had a dick, she'd be your uncle.
Exactly.
What?
balls, 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 said the queen. If I had him, I'd be king.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. What did you say?
If your aunt had a dick,
If
she'd be
your
your
aunt had a
uncle.
dick, she'd be your uncle.
But I'm just saying.
It's the what if game. You know?
All right. Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Can't
Kanye
argue
also
that.
has a documentary coming out next week too. Apparently, it's not that good.
That he said he has like no like creative control over it either. He
Yeah.
like made an art. He's like, send it to me so I can and like I can like put my finishing touches on it. And they were like, no. So who knows how that's gonna be?
All
I'm
right.
probably not gonna watch it. But
David Ortiz. Got some news about David Ortiz. He was kicked out of his Miami house by his wife or his ex-wife.
Ooh.
He's getting divorced.
So last December, David Ortiz and his wife Tiffany revealed that they were getting a divorce after 25 years of marriage.
I'm telling you, it's because he
Tiffany-
slept with the mom's boss wife.
I
Yeah,
believe
so-
that. I
yeah.
believe that. You're 100%. I believe
he
that.
did
Yeah,
that.
100%.
That's why he got
You guys think he's so fucking. You guys think
was-
he's such an angel. He ain't no
It was
angel.
a random
You
shooting.
have such a biased opinion against
You
him.
hate David Ortiz, man.
The guy didn't go to a freaking charity event because he said I want $50,000. Who the fuck says that? To a charity event.
Well,
The whole
that
point.
was-
The
I bet
whole
Tom
point.
Brady would say that.
Well, fuck Tom. I fucking fuck him too.
Who do
You're supposed to go.
who do
You're
you really
supposed
like
to go to a
about that?
charity event to fucking to support the cause, not to take money from the damn charity. Jeez,
I agree.
Please.
I definitely agree, but I'm
That's my beef. It ain't the beef about what he did on the field. I loved him as a player. I heard that story. That just gave me a sour taste in my mouth. You're not bigger than the people in life. I don't care if you're a celebrity.
that is
But
true.
You're not bigger than fucking
Yeah.
people.
so yeah, he's
Except
getting
for
kicked
you.
out by his
You're
wife
both.
2
Oh,
days
no, not
after
me.
Big Nick.
he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. The highs are high and the lows are low.
He'll be all right.
He'll be all right.
Is there a little puppy?
Oh, they have a bunch of little.
Yeah, it's
oh,
good.
three
His son's
kids.
pretty good, actually. He's got a good swing.
D'Angelo Ortiz. What's his name,
got-
right? D'Angelo?
Yeah, he's got a good
Two
swing.
daughters
He's
and
like
one son?
13 or 14 years old.
I know he's a daughter. and
I know
son.
Manny Ramirez and David Ortiz's sons both, I think, both play for NEB.
I saw a picture of them together.
Manny's kid does, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And I think David Ortiz, they're going to be good, man.
Cool.
But yeah, Big Poppy.
All right, this is the
This is
topic I
savage.
came for today.
Did you?
Weatherman farts on live TV.
This is hysterical. Hey, I
All
farted
right,
on the
so
YouTube
let's
show
hear-
yesterday.
I'm going to crank this
You
up.
did multiple times.
More excitement. Did this Louisville Weatherman fart on air?
It'll be close to Louisville. Kinda. Kentucky, Nashville. A little bit.
And here.
He definitely farted.
Oh yeah. He wiggled it out himself. He did like a little wiggle to get it out too. He stopped talking and wiggled and farted.
No.
I mean, that was the most obvious fart I've ever seen.
Oh, my God, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He could have made that more obvious.
He should have just kept talking.
Did you keep walk talking? He's not made a wiggle move.
Dude,
Like, have you ever seen someone?
yeah. Okay, I'll be honest. Sometimes, as a professional farter myself, sometimes you have to make the wiggle move because if you don't, you will one shot yourself.
But not on live TV.
I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Have you ever
talking.
seen the video of Max Kellerman farting on first take? Did you ever see Max Kellerman farting on first take?
No.
He tried covering up with a cough, and it was the most embarrassing cover up. He goes, he like goes up and everything.
So the great part about this show.
Look it up. It's so
The great part about this show is that if someone farts on air, we'll talk about it and bring it up. It'll be part of the
Farting
conversation.
happens.
It happens.
Hey, I fart all the time.
I know.
Max
We
Kellerman
laugh.
farted on
We
first take.
definitely know.
All right, here we go.
No, but the difference is that Draymond is usually arguing and fighting with
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Wait, I don't hear anything.
You didn't hear it?
fighting with Draymond is usually arguing and fighting.
You don't hear it? It's like very subtle in the
The
background.
difference is that Draymond is usually arguing and fighting.
Hear that? Yeah. Jesus.
Greatest parts on live TV is
Hey,
I know
happens
what
to
I'm
the best of
watching
us.
tonight.
The fucking worst feeling in the world. So when I go get a massage, I've told these guys this before.
What?
Like,
Push down your stomach.
well, yeah, and then like you feel like you got to fart, and
Yeah.
it's like, shit.
They're used to it. They're
No,
used to it.
I'm like, nope. So like, and of course, if they're massaging your back, it's like, you're pressing on my stomach, you're pushing me down. I'm just like, don't do it.
Don't
You
do it
also
to
eat like
yourself.
16 pounds of beef before you go, so.
Well, I made the really terrible mistake to have Chipotle bowl for a massage, and that was fucking terrible.
You gotta think
terrible.
ahead about that one. Yeah, there's no one to blame but yourself on that.
Oh, 100%. I'm just saying that shit
That
happens.
combination.
Nick,
massage
you were
and
doing a
Chipotle.
disservice to your colon. Really. Wait until they go for a colonoscopy one day. They're gonna probe you and they're gonna go, my God.
I'm gonna fucking slap the guy with my dick before he puts that thing up my ass.
What?
What?
All right, let's move on.
I don't think you meant to say that.
It's a medical procedure. They're checking to see if you're okay. You're gonna slap.
I am not fucking having somebody's hand go up my ass.
They got to.
It's a camera. It's a camera.
It's a camera.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not their
they
hand.
do fingers sometimes. Check the prostate.
Oh yeah, you gotta get
Well,
that done at some point too. Check for prostate
Yeah, as you get
cancer.
older, they gotta stick
You
things
gotta
in the
do
butthole.
it. Yeah, you're not gonna like it, but you gotta do it.
All right, Kim Kardashian's underwear label skims doubles. Its value to
Speaking of fucking up your ass, here we go.
billion. $3.2 billion for Kim Kardashian.
Yeah,
Whoa, Kim
That's kind of a
Kardashian.
killer.
Kardashian made more money.
Killer topic. That's not. Hey, that's a lot of
Congrats,
money.
Kim.
Congrats, Kim.
It's a lot of money.
Suck my dick.
We only have two more. Wow, it is getting wild.
We got a
several
lot of
monkeys.
comments in the questions.
All right,
so.
perfect.
Yeah.
We got several monkeys on the loose in PA.
Wow.
Monkeys are on the loose everywhere.
So-
Wait, you're up here, not in Pennsylvania.
I know. I'm heading down there in 2 days.
Now you're going to visit your family.
Get it.
Yeah. 100 monkeys crashes in
You got neither
Pennsylvania.
of those.
Truck of 100 monkeys crashed in Pennsylvania.
100 monkeys. Where were they? Where were they
Were they, in a
transporting the
barrel?
monkeys?
Were they in a barrel is the important question.
They were going to a lab or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. There was 100 of them crashed and like 4 on the loose. 3 or 4 still on the loose.
You're never gonna find
So
those
one of the
things.
comments says, if the frosting on the cake is now ice cream, then why isn't it melting?
Oh.
It is.
Oh!
No, it's not.
I see it melting right now.
No.
Yeah. It's warmer. Anyways, last
I think
topic.
it's warm.
As always, good way to end it. Florida man.
There's a lamp.
What did you say?
You get no one cut. It played the little part. You were just saying it's nice and warm, but that's not the only thing that's warm.
What else is warm?
Yeah, no.
You fart.
All right, Florida man arrested over a fight at a Waffle House all over bacon.
I like it. I like
This
it.
guy-
I've never been to a Waffle House. Sounds like a wild
It
place.
is a
never
wild
been
place.
No, I've never been to
I
Waffle
haven't
House
either.
either.
Wow.
There's not really any
Or all the
near
baseball
here.
tournaments
No,
you've
it's
been
all
to?
It's all
Yeah.
down south.
Oh,
As a
man.
southern child myself, south of the Mason-Dixon
Would you
line.
really call yourself a southern child?
Hey, technically I'm south of the Mason-Dixon, so technically counts as the south. There isn't a Waffle House like terribly close. You're not in the south until you get to the Waffle House area. So that's the south. And there's not really a Waffle House that's like close to me. It's like 20 miles south of me, so I wouldn't really consider myself a southerner. However, Waffle House is the greatest place to ever exist, and also simultaneously
Is that the big
worst
chicken
place.
and waffles
I would
thing?
love to try chicken and waffles.
It's not. It's just the
You never had chicken
greasiest. It's the greasiest, grossest.
And I
mediocre
want it.
food.
And I want it.
And
That's
from what
open
I've
at-
heard, you get hookers, Wall Street people, regular people, drunk idiots.
It's
Great crowd.
It's
It's
the
a better one.
cavalcade of people that come together. It's a greeting place of America.
yeah.
Do you guys know about the Waffle House rule about storms that happen in the South?
No.
So if a storm happens in the South, the way that meteorologists actually will sometimes measure how bad the storm is by whether or not the Waffle Houses are closed or open.
No what?
If the Waffle Houses stay open, then they categorize it a little bit, not as bad.
That's
if they have
hilarious.
to close Waffle Houses,
Oof.
then
Bad storm.
bad storm.
Wow.
So
Speaking of storms, we got one coming today.
yes, we do.
I thought it wasn't supposed to come until tonight.
Tomorrow.
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
It's not until like late tonight, like 10
You
tleat.
guys can't wait to shovel, huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well, at least we're not moving.
I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a foot and a half of snow in the U-Haul truck that I'm picking up tonight. Can't wait.
Yeah. Oh my
Anyways, what do we got for comments?
god. Oh, we got a lot of comments.
You gotta say that.
Let's
Hey,
go
yo.
through the comments.
We're gonna see what questions they have for tonight. Look at this. Look at all my comments we have.
Get these
lot of
comments for
comments.
tonight. Get the questions going. It's the last time you're gonna be able to speak to them again. If you run
we
into
got
them
other
in
comments. We
Nashville.
can do other comments.
We got some roast. Do you want some roast? Some nut
Sure.
too? All right.
Some roasted nuts?
Some roasted. We'll have some roasted nuts. So nut quotes. We already hit some nut quotes. My favorite, of course, being the cake. Apparently, there's a Little Debbie ice cream that just came out that we have to try on snack time. People keep recommending. So take a note of that. Little Debbie's ice cream.
Is it real ice cream cake or is it nuts kind of cake?
It's ice cream. It's ice cream.
Okay.
Someone says, bro, the average ice queue at Lumberland is skyrocketing with Nut leaving. Jesus, this is the
Wow.
dumbest cake when talking about the cake.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's harsh.
That's a roast.
Come on,
for
guy, don't be
sure.
that rude.
Uh-huh. Hey, I said I was going to read some roasts too. There's some,
Oh, they're
there's some
funny. They're
roasts.
funny. Keep them going.
So when we're talking about the cake stuff, they said he knows he's wrong, but he's playing heel.
I like that terminology
Yeah.
right there.
It's just a chocolate cake.
He's playing.
There's no ice cream in that cake. That's not ice cream cake. There's a bunch of that's not ice cream cake.
Good. I'm glad everyone realizes, though.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of people that are just wrong in this world.
Or just one.
Oh wow, so we had so many comments that some of the comments are missing.
Oh, people delete the comments?
No, just I guess it doesn't.
Oh,
chat
because there's so
cycles
many.
through, 'cause there's so many. We had so many chats today. Let's see what else we got. A lot of football talk, a lot of football stuff. Trying to find some more nut questions. Drop some nut questions in comments, and we'll talk about them as I scroll through.
I'd like to say that my favorite nut joke is because your nuts are so expensive and your dick's so high. Because your nuts are so expensive.
What?
What? Your dick's so hard.
Remember the nut joke?
You should
No.
tell the nut joke.
Maybe I should tell the nut joke.
Oh,
This
wait, yeah. I remember that show.
The one
Okay.
that you tried to
know
explain
the
very
nut
poorly the
joke.
first time, yeah.
The nut joke.
Aw.
Classic.
One person, Fergus says, "Morning lads, it's your friend Fergus from New Zealand. It's 2:30 or a.m. over here.
What's up, Fergus?
I just want to wish you guys a happy Friday and have a great weekend."
Thanks,
man.
too.
There's one
ASAP
comment I
Ferg.
wanted to give a shout out to. It's not here anymore. I think the person's name was Bailey or Brandy or something like that. Someone with B.
Bacon?
And they said, "Thank you guys so much for doing all the content that you do. It's really helped me out through some dark times. I just want to say thank you." And it really means a lot for us to see comments like that.
it does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And we love making content for you guys.
Thank you for being a fan watching.
Like
Nut,
I
good
said,
luck on
you
your
never
future
know what you're doing
endeavors.
for
Thank
somebody
you.
else.
Yeah.
Nut, what is one of your favorite memories at Lumberland?
It's a great question. Got a lot of them.
You're very good at pandering, by the way.
What's pandering?
Just delaying your response.
Yeah, that's what I do with Rachel all the time. She hates me for it. I would say I loved the Office games that we used to play. Some of the OG Office games,
The
like
pitching one?
the pitching one. I think the Olympics were fun.
The Olympics were really fun.
Cornhole.
Remember the one we did where like you had to fill up the water and then dump it into buckets?
Outside, yeah.
That was so much fun. The football toss when AJ and Nick were like completely
my
diving
God.
for him.
Yeah, that was
on
so
the
funny.
pavement,
On the
just
concrete.
selling out. And then Mike and I think cheated on that one.
Yeah, definitely cheated.
Definitely cheated, but
We actually in the
Office
Olympics,
games
we
probably my
just
favorite
fucking
memories.
killed it.
Always.
That's all it was.
Getting wrapped up in toilet paper.
Oh yeah, that was great. Yeah, those were just
Forgot
like
about all that.
those were the days when we were just trying whatever the hell came to mind.
That was a wild
I remember that was
time,
like
bro.
Roy's first week, and he's like, "What the fuck did I sign up for?"
What is this job?
That was a wild time.
Do you remember? Well, so we were talking
AJ
about
told me
this
to
yesterday.
engrave.
We were talking about this yesterday. The first video that Nut was in was the paper football office games.
Yeah.
Casey looked this up and found it.
Wow.
Yeah.
that was fun. That was a lot.
You started before Dante came, man.
I did.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he might have been here. He might have been before me, but he was working remote.
I think we technically started at the same time. I had COVID when I started, so you came in first. I think that's what it was. Yeah.
At the time.
We did start around the same time.
Yeah.
though.
All right, let's see.
Well, you were here before, though, like years
He
ago,
had a
right?
stint. He had a stint here in 18 too.
We got gonna miss you, Nut. Wish you the best.
Thank Kelly.
Shout out, Nut. Thank you for the laughs, you beluga whale.
You're welcome.
Nut, thanks for the memories. Good luck in future endeavors.
Wow,
Nut,
that's fucking professional.
you will be missed. What are you looking forward to the most in Tennessee?
having some whiskey.
I would say being closer to family. Definitely having our own place now, Rachel and I, and then also, yeah, the food and the
That's a good.
the
yeah.
ambiance of music.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that too.
That's gonna be a great place to be. Never been to Nashville before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a great place.
I went down there when I was like 16 in high school, and I couldn't like drink or anything like
Tell
that.
about
yeah, I went
fucking
last
worst time
in high
in
school.
Yeah,
too.
I know.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to go back.
Need to. Yeah.
Let's see. Nut, do your best Big Nick impression. Wait, we do that. What have I started here?
Yeah, fuck you, fucker. Fuck you, fucker. Sunday.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Remember when Nut came to work looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo?
Oh
I do
yeah.
remember that. Mike, you gave me a lot of shit for that outfit.
I mean, you
I
look
thought that
like
outfit was
you
like
look like Shaggy.
top tier.
When you look like
It
Shaggy,
wasn't
you look
me.
like
That's pretty good.
It wasn't me.
We got a recommendation for a place in Nashville.
All right, yeah.
It says, Nut, when you get to Nashville, you gotta get Oscar's Tacos. There's a
Oscar's
few around
Tacos.
the area. The best one is in Franklin or Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oscar's Tacos.
Oscar's Tacos.
Yeah.
Get me to get taco.
Oh, love tacos.
Unbelievable.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of coupons.
Wasn't me.
Wow. We'll do 2 more questions and 2 more comments because we're running a little long today.
It's all right. It's not the last day.
It's Nut's last day. Nut, what was the question? Nut, who's your favorite country artist now that you're moving to Nashville?
Oh man, I like some of the older country artists.
Joel Strait.
I'd probably say Alabama is my favorite. Then probably George Strait's got to be up there.
George Strait's great. Yeah. there's no wrong answer for George Strait. And then last comment I'll read it says, I'm gonna miss Nutter calling Mike Michael.
Oh man.
Michael.
Always with the mic.
With the Michael.
Oh man. Well, thank you guys. It's been fun.
We're gonna miss you, pal.
We're gonna miss you. The
We're gonna miss you
the
guys.
pit won't be the same without you.
Yeah, I
Your
hope you guys
wacky
keep it
takes.
going though.
Oh,
Keep it
we
going.
are
or-
keeping it going.
No, like just as good as it was.
Yeah.
I have no. Yeah, I hope you guys make it better.
Yeah.
now that idiot comments are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nut, if you want to give us the last sign off for your last show.
Thank you guys. Really appreciate it this past year. All the support. Keep supporting Lumberland. Keep watching our videos. They're only going to get better from here. And Big Nick, as always, take us out.
Before we take us out, I just want to say that today's a very heavy day for me because, you know, obviously I worked with Nut for the last, on and off the last few years, but, you know, now knowing that he's leaving and, like, for real, like, he's leaving now, you know, it's, I appreciate everything you've done here, but most importantly, I appreciate what you've done for me as a friend.
Thanks, Big Nick.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Casey. Hey, you're coming back on, right? Next week? Next Monday? You're starting it back up?
All right, no, you're not leaving.
No, you gotta stay. Please not.
All right, take us out, Big Nick.
All right.
You can replace him. Can't
Make
replace
sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. We will be back here. Unfortunately, we will have to continue sailing off after we drop not off at the island. But
You'll be nutless on Monday.
Nutless.
that's all right. I got plenty of balls.
That's a wrap.